Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy, the Nitro General here, and welcome back to a little update video here on the channel. I've been meaning to post this for a while, but I've been putting it off just because I didn't know really what I wanted to say or how I wanted to say it, and I wanted to wait till a bunch of things panned out and till I really made a decision of what I wanted to do moving forward with the channel, moving forward with, my immediate future and everything before making this video, just because, obviously I don't want to just post an update video and then not follow through on it because things change and whatever. I wanted to post this like a couple weeks ago, but even like a month ago, but I really didn't know how things were going to be panning out, so I really just wanted to get into it. But, so if you guys would, leave a like on this video, that would really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. I'm not going to drag this out for an hour. Nobody really cares about my life too much, and I know that. But, I just want to get some things out in the air about what we're going to do in the future with this channel. So yeah. I'm going to be explaining a little bit of stuff, and stay around, stay tuned, because at the end of this video, I will be talking about the plan for the future of the content on this channel, which I'm not quitting. I know I say that a lot, but I'm not quitting. I am going to be bringing content back here in the very near future, and we actually have some content that's going to be coming back. Yeah, I don't know when this is going up. I'm going to be completely honest. There might have already be a video up when this goes up, so content may already be up now, but it's just going to be the NPBA, right? The NPBA is coming back for Season 6, as well as we have other content that is not going to resume quite yet. But, yeah. So if you guys would, just put me in the background, listen to what I got to say, that would be really, really, really appreciated. Helps out my watch time, so yeah. But anyways, I do just want to get into it. I know I haven't posted video in almost 6 months, right? It's been like 5 months since like September or something like that since I posted. I think it was before September. No, it was way before September, because that's when the NPBA ended for Season 5, which we did finish it. We didn't finish it here on the channel, which I'll explain here in a minute, but we did finish it, right? We made it to semifinals. I know there's no proof, but we did make it to semifinals, so I'm just throwing that out there. But, yeah, so the reason why I stopped creating content is this whole past year has not been too great for me posting content, really ever since I moved into this apartment that I'm in now, specifically just because there's been a lot of changes in my life since I've done that. I, last year, right around October, what I did is I had this, like, special kind of thing I did on Pokemon Showdown, where I went through and I used all my teams from every one of my games, or first playthrough team for every generation, and we used that on the channel, and we had some fun, we played some games, and then what I was going to do is I was going to take a week off or so, or few weeks off before Scarlet and Violet came out, and then I was going to make Scarlet and Violet content. Well, first of all, it's kind of hard to make Scarlet and Violet content on Showdown here when, I didn't really know the Pokemon, so I was trying to give that a little bit of extra time so I could get a feel for the metagame and stuff like that before I just jumped on and embarrassed myself. But also I realized that by posting a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I wasn't going to do my first playthrough on the channel. I was going to do my second playthrough on the channel, which I always do one, and then do my second playthrough of the second game, which my main game was Pokemon Violet, so I was going to do a playthrough of Pokemon Scarlet here on the channel. But I realized that it probably wasn't the best idea, because everybody was going to be making that kind of content at that time, and for me to create content, and for me to post videos about Scarlet and Violet, it wouldn't be a great idea for me and pushing forward the future of the channel, specifically because everybody would be watching the bigger people playing the games, and they wouldn't be watching me, right? Myself, I was watching 2 or 3 people play through the game, and, I would be watching a lot of the bigger YouTubers. I would personally not be watching somebody small that has barely any subscribers or viewers playing through the game. So I thought maybe what I would do is I would put it off till around Christmas, when then everybody's playthroughs would be pretty much done, as well as a lot of people would be, getting the game for Christmas, and then I would be able to then put out more content. Then, hey, there's another playthrough starting now, people could watch my content. It would have been better for me either way. But unfortunately, that's not how it played out, because I just by that time, I'd already beaten the game twice. I didn't want to do it a third time, and I didn't want to just not have fun with it. So that's the thing. I also, last year, I met my girlfriend that I'm with now, and I've been spending a lot of time with her. And specifically because of that, I've had less time to record videos here on the channel, and a less desire to, because I've had less time that I've been sitting here by myself doing nothing, which is why I started recording content, because I was here doing nothing. Now that I have all this stuff, rather than stress myself out to record content, I just decided that at least for that point in time, I wasn't going to record content as much as I wanted to. So, you know, also I started doing more stuff for myself. You know, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this here on the channel, but I'm quite a movie buff myself, and the only movie theater I have around here is a Regal. So I have that Regal Unlimited Pass where you get to go see as many movies as you want with no weekly limits and all that stuff. So I basically go see whatever movies are coming out, right? I have 2 days off a week. One day I usually spend going to see a couple movies, coming home relaxing, playing some games, and then my second day I usually spend with my girlfriend. So it's been a little bit hard to create content for you guys, and I feel like in the past I was devoting too much time to recording content, and I was putting, you know, putting content above everything else, above spending time with family and friends, above spending time for myself, and I don't feel like that was the right thing to do. And at the time, you know, I was so bent on becoming a content creator and creating all this content that I was uploading, you know, 5, 6, 7 videos a week with like hardly any views at all, and any spare time I had was spent in front of a computer recording content or editing a video and posting it, and it was just too much, right? So I definitely wanted to dial it back, and I've realized that, you know, if I wanted to continue with this dream of being a content creator, which is still something I really, really want to do for you guys, and it's still something I want to do for myself, I had to realize, I had to think to see if that was an actual achievable goal that I could achieve in the near future, right? And I feel like if I put a lot of time and effort in, it could be, but I had other goals that I wanted to do, and a lot of other goals that I wanted to achieve, and unfortunately being able to achieve those goals and being able to achieve my goal of doing this were not mutually exclusive. So I can't do both, right? And this one here would have taken a lot of my time, a lot of my money, a lot of effort into doing it, which I would have been okay with, but I did not want to go that way with my life. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted the stereotypical American dream of having buying a house and everything like that, so that's what I did. Right, as the title of this video suggests, I'm buying a house. Like, currently, I'm in the process of buying an actual house right now, which is crazy at 24 years old to be buying a house, but I have been doing a lot of stuff in the last year to, you know, achieve that goal. And buying that house is taking up a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of stress, and I don't want to be putting myself trying to create content as well as doing that myself. So yeah, it's really awesome. We'll do a house tour at some point once we get in and moved in and everything. However, that probably won't be for another month or two, because you know, we're still probably a few weeks away from closing anyways, and then we got to do all the moving and all of that bull crap. So, but it is something that I really, really wanted to do, and I'm very, very excited to do that moving forward. And it really made me put content on the back burner. So, you know, I know that we didn't finish the NPBA, and I know that really at that time wasn't because I was in the process of getting the house, because I hadn't been at that point, but specifically is that I actually got right back into recording content. I had a couple other series. I was doing a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black and White, and I was continuing a Reticle Red series, as well as I wanted to do Pokemon Showdown. So I was like gonna do like 4 videos a week and everything like that at the time. 4 or 5, including the NPBA at the time. However, I recorded a couple videos, and I was really, really excited about the randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black and White. I had that all recorded and everything, and then I came back the next day to actually record some more, because what I was planning on doing is bulk recording. That way I'd always be a couple weeks ahead of schedule. That way if I missed a week, it would be okay and we'd still get content up. However, I was really proud of that video too, by the way. Like, the commentary was great, the video itself was great. I thought it was really, really awesome, and I was really excited to post it. However, when I got on, my save file had been corrupted, and the ROM, unfortunately, would not let me, play it because it was corrupted, and I lost. So basically, that whole video that I had made was garbage at that point, because I wasn't going to post it and then not be able to do a second video. So what I decided I was going to do was I was going to restart the whole series. I did that, everything went wrong. The whole series was just awful. The commentary was awful. I was not having fun. Starters were awful. We didn't get any encounters. We kept losing Pokemon. It just wasn't fun. So I just abandoned that whole idea because I got frustrated, right? Around that same time as well, when we were doing the NPBA, I didn't have a lot of time to record, and I was stressing myself out. I was working 16-hour shifts at my job at the time, and I was trying to record content in between these 16-hour shifts. I was tired. I was stressed out. I wasn't on the top of my game. And I just kept getting irritated because I kept losing the battles because I wasn't putting my time and effort into, team building and everything, and battling as much as I could have been. So it's just, I got really, really frustrated, and I lost a couple battle footages in that time, and I didn't feel like I really wanted to post it. And then unfortunately, the Discord server that we use for the Draft League actually got taken down, because apparently there's this other Draft League called the NPBA that I don't know what that is, never even heard of it. But apparently there was, and they came to me saying something the first season of the NPBA, saying I needed to change the name, but I was like, it's just a Pokemon Draft League, man. Like, they're not even, called the same thing. I mean, mine stands for the Nitro Pokemon Battle Academy. It stood for that since the beginning of when I did it. I did not know that there was another one named that same thing. But apparently there was, and I blocked all the people that were trying to come in and harass me about it, because it's just the name of a Draft League. But apparently enough of them went to Discord, and Discord got rid of my channel and banned my account for a month because of I was impersonating somebody that I wasn't. Which, we all know that's not true. Like, it's not even that I was trying to piggyback off the success about this other one. I've never even looked into the other Draft League because this was just one that I came up with. So, I was pretty upset about that. Luckily, all the guys in the Discord server came together and created another one and got everybody included, and I used a burner account to jump on, and we did. I was gonna drop out. They wanted to finish. I was gonna be like, I can't, but a lot of the guys were really, really respectful of, of everything, and I was very happy, and I really, really appreciate that. To anybody watching from the Discord server, I really, really appreciate, everything that everybody did around that time. And I did come back, and, we finished up the season. It was great, and we didn't do it on the channel, but that is why. So, but basically, yeah, we're running at about 12 minutes here, so we should probably wrap things up pretty soon, so I don't take up more of your guys' time. But specifically, that's where I was there. And that's why I haven't been posting content. I've been spending time for myself and other people, and, I've been in the process of buying a house. So the last thing I do want to say is the future of this channel, right? Now, I'm still going to be posting content, but I'm only going to be posting content when I feel like posting content, because I don't want to stress myself about doing it, right? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be planning on 2 to 3 videos a week, right? 2 videos a week, and then, one for the NPBA. Possibly when the NPBA ends, maybe I'll pick up a third one, but we'll see. What I plan on doing is I plan on doing a Pokemon Showdown video every week featuring a different team or a different Pokemon, as well as a separate series on the channel, whether that is Pokemon Radical Red, if we keep doing that, whether that's a Nuzlocke, whether that's a fan game, whatever it is. If you guys do want to see other games on the channel again, I did that before, but, they didn't really work out on the channel. If you do want to see that, let me know. But other than that, it's probably just going to be those. But I'm not going to resume content until we get into the house. You guys can't see from where I'm recording this, but I'm cramped up in a corner of my apartment, and it takes me 20 minutes to get everything set up just to record a video, and then have to take everything down, and it's just stressful. I feel tight. I don't feel comfortable sitting here, and I don't want to just create content feeling very uncomfortable and tight in this space. So in the new house that I'm getting, I'm going to have a room totally dedicated to just recording and putting my computer and everything like that, like a little game room. So I'm going to have a lot more space, and I'll be a lot more comfortable to record videos, which is what I'm planning on doing. So Once we get into there, I will record more, but up until then, you guys will still have the NPPA and battle videos every week. But that is the plan, guys. So let me know down below what you guys think about anything. Leave me a comment about anything like that. I'm really, really excited to jump into this and move forward with the channel. So, but yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys listening. If you did listen to this whole thing, I really, really appreciate it. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it from me. Like I say at the end of every video, I am the Nitro General. I really hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Nitro General's out.